All right, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show for goldandsilvertoday.com. Check that website out, everybody. Okay, so first it was gold on Monday. Now silver looks ready to form its own death cross as well. We've been talking a lot about death crosses recently. I even posted in the community tab about Kitco, now mentioning death crosses as well. So it's going to be kind of interesting seeing how silver is going to be impacted by this, as it's already been moving to the downside along with gold after it formed its death cross. But hey, I mean, is it really surprising, when just pretty much all week we've been seeing these guys move in tandem, and now, hey, silver is about ready to make its move as well. Now, today, let's take a look at prices. Today, it's a bit choppy towards pretty much most of the morning. Gold and silver are pretty much just heading down. Gold even hit 1853, it looks like, which was almost extremely close to its near-time low of 1849. So very, very close to that point. Then it just kind of rose up from there. Looks like it came after the fact that we got a lot of that data today. That was pretty, not the best for the economy. For example, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the jobless claims data came out, and we saw the first uptick in a couple of weeks for that jobless claims data. So that was a bit disconcerting. We actually went from 711,000 from the prior week up to 742,000 this week. So, unfortunate to see those upticks. Also, guys, remember how the Empire State Index disappointed us earlier this week, or disappointed the economy earlier this week. So that's the New York, manufacturing data compiled by the New York State Fed. Well, it looks like the Philly Fed Index did the same, or had a similar kind of performance. We went from 32.3 the prior month to 26.3 this month. So manufacturing is slowing down in major cities here in the United States. Couple that with an uptick in jobless claims, likely in the services sector. Yeah, that doesn't spell good times ahead for the economy in the US. But hey, as they say, or as we all know, the markets aren't the economy. Yet they can spark moves towards liquidity. So, for example, let's take a look at the DXY. So the DXY edged up today towards the beginning of the morning, started to edge up, and then started to edge back down as gold and silver prices started to head up. But I'll be curious to see if the DXY will edge up more as the economy begins to, suffer a little bit from what we've been seeing with manufacturing and services getting impacted, cases rising, etc. Because even though the markets aren't the economy, what happens in the economy will then spark some to have a rush towards liquidity. So the need for liquidity may heighten if we start to see more and more and more of this tightening and restrictions that we see within local economies. And apparently we're starting to see a lot more of these restrictions hitting some local economies here in the US as well. Now let's go back to gold and silver prices and scroll down so you guys can take a look at silver against its moving averages. So right now, if you can take a look here, we are, just over 5 cents, a 5 cent spread between the 50-day moving average and the 100-day moving average for silver. And hey, waiting for those two things to cross is not what silver did at all. It's already starting to make its move to the downside. So my thoughts are this. I think that either by the end of today or by tomorrow for sure, we will see these moving averages cross one another. Now, That'll be towards the end of the week. Spot markets will close and then reopen on Sunday. So, I think Monday is going to be a very interesting day for all of us as far as what will be happening to silver, and then also by extension gold as well. Will they keep pressing further and further down? Take a look. Gold is back up at 1866, but it did get as low as 1853 today. It's just been trending down, slowly but surely with its candlesticks. Take a look at, this is silver's candlesticks the last 3 days. Here's gold. So even though we're kind of a little bit up on the day, we're just seeing more buyers towards the end of the day, but we did have a lot of selling in the beginning of the day. So this is the extent to which to as low as we got. So that's pretty pretty striking. But hey guys, this is not necessarily a bad thing. Remember, this is all about opportunity, because for me, again, I want these prices to kind of come down a little bit so I can get some more of them. So, and I know some of you guys wouldn't be upset too if you saw some of these prices come down as well. So let me know what you think about silver getting its death cross, or the death cross for silver coming, in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion for goldandsilvertoday.com.